This is Jack Sims reporting live for the Toot Hill News team. Today, I want to teach you about what we do at the Toot Hill News team. So, if you'd like to follow me, and I'll tell you all about what we do here. So, what Toot Hill is all about. Toot Hill Press Team, it's very important. It's difficult. It's not just running around writing up random stuff. We need to get real stories that will interest you.
Good, take a seat.
Like this. This will hopefully interest you, and hopefully, you never know, you might be a part of the Daily Mail or the Mirror. So, these are our classrooms. This is video. This is like video and radio. Videography and journalism is right there. Now, we're going to go through all of these and do maybe some quick interviews. So as you can see, they are now looking at newspapers because sometimes, as you know, newspapers are businesses. They're rivals no matter what. They need to get the best stories. So what do? Well, they need to research. They need to go out there and find a good story, a story that will catch the eye. Here in radio and TV is a big part of everyday life now. We need to find out the facts. We need to know what's going on in the outside world. And a brilliant way to do that, TV and radio. A brilliant way to broadcast everything and what's on everyone's mind, from normal radio shows to political shows. And here, videography. This is maybe seen on BBC News. We do videos on what is going on. So, what we do, we will go around and look for a story. We'll film it. We'll ask opinions. That's what news is about, giving the important stories to people. So, as you can see, we have Sir being busy, and everybody else is being very busy as well. It's very, very important. News is part of our lifestyle. If we don't know what's going on, it's hard. It's hard not knowing what's going on. So anyway. So, I thought I would just explain what we will be doing. Today we are doing videos. We are going to look at 3D game designing, where loads of people will design their own games. You never know. They might be the next Call of Duty makers. And if we've got one person to thank, it'd be them. And we're also going to be learning about what we do in Press Team. And we have only just started. Soon we'll be doing interviews, we shall be doing opinions, what people think, but also giving the news to you. This is Jack Sims reporting live for Toot Hill News team. Thank you. This is Jack Sims reporting live for the Toot Hill News team. Today we are reporting on the press team, and we are going to maybe do some interviews and personal opinions of the teachers. So if you'd just like to follow me, we are about to interview our first teacher.
Hi.
Hi, we'll just come to interview you, just if you don't mind.
That is absolutely fine.
Okay. So, do you enjoy working at the press team?
I do enjoy working at the press team. It's a lot of hard work, but it's work well spent.
Would you change it for any other activity in this week?
If I could sleep for a week, that'd be it. That'd be fun. But apart from that, no, it's the best activity.
And so, what in your personal opinion, what do you think of the students and what they're doing so far?
I think I do video, and we've had already an intro session to video, how it works, how to use a camera, how to pick a good shot and make sure you get a decent bit of video footage. And so far I've seen promising things. I've seen a lot of good things, yeah.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, sir.
So, another teacher's interviewed. Personal opinions are very good.
Sorry, I forgot them.
Because sometimes it's much easier to find out other people's opinions rather than your own, to actually know what's going on. So we already have an interview.
In progress.
So if we, just whilst the time, we will just have a look around. So around here, so in here, This is where they're writing up their report. Let them concentrate.
Just pops up.
Excuse me, they were usually for a few minutes for an interview.
No. Sorry. Perhaps ask Mr. Travis.
All your inputs and stuff are working.
We're busy for the moment, guys, but please
Okay.
come back later.
Okay, so we understand.
That's fine.
So as you can see, it's always very, very busy round. It's always very busy, and it can be very difficult for young reporters because it can be quite a stressful job as well. But we're hoping to get another interview.
No, wait.
We might be able to get an interview. Appears that they're doing a lesson, so we're not going to get many interviews because many teachers are busy sorting out lessons. But however, everything is going well. We will do another report very soon on 3D game design. This is Jack Sims reporting live for 2 Till News Team. Thank you very much. I'm Jack Sims. Welcome to the 2 Hill Press Team again. We shall be interviewing more teachers and finding out their opinions on the press team. So, without further ado, we are going to interview the head of journalism and marketing.
Hello, come in.
Hello, I'm Jack Sims and this is Sam.
Hi Jack, hi Sam.
Hello, we just want to do a quick interview on what you think about the press team. So,
No problem, have a seat.
So, what do you think personally about the press team?
I think it's a really good experience for people to have a go at being journalists for the very first time. And because they have their press badges, they can go places that they're not normally allowed to go. So I think it'll be really interesting and exciting.
Would you change it for any other activity in Activities Week?
No, because I think that because the sun is shining, people can still go out and get some nice fresh air and a nice bit of suntan, but then they also get an end product. Like, for example, if you were doing cycling, you would have lots of activity during the week, but what would you have at the end of the day? Sunburn. At least, at the end of the day here, you can go onto a website and you can read something, watch something, listen to something. So I think it's good for getting an end product.
So, what would you give any advice for people who want to join press team or help them become their own newspapers or their own journalists?
I think the best piece of advice would be to pay attention to detail. I think when you're doing a news story, whether it's on paper, film or audio, you have to pay attention to detail, because if you make a mistake or get something wrong, it can be very, very embarrassing. So if you want to be on the press team, you've got to be somebody who's got an eye for detail.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks a lot, boys. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, what have we learned? We've learnt a lot about the teachers and the press team itself, how important and how difficult it really can be to get a good, hard-hitting, information-packed story. This is Jack Sims reporting live from the 2 Hill News Team. Thank you very much. This is Jack Sims reporting live for 2 Hill News. And today we shall be having a look at some of the activities that are going on. So we are now just about to have a look at a few things.
No, guys, come on in. Have a look around.
So as you can see, everybody's very busy.
All right.
So it looks like
What we bring in, if you do 2 forks,
Don't
knock too much
that'll be up. Cheers.
We'd just like to come quickly interview you about what you do at 3D Game Design.
Fair enough.
If you'd like to come.
Alright guys, I want you to know.
Oh my god, he's gone! So just waiting, basically 3D Game Design. You make your own game, your own weapons and your own objectives, weaponry, everything.
Yeah.
Hello sir, so what do you do here at 3D Game Design?
Right, well what we're doing, we're playing on a game called Counter-Strike Source, which is quite an old game, but it's still very, very good. It's a first-person shooter game. And what at the moment, the guys are just getting familiar with it and learning how to play it. And then what we're going to be doing shortly is Mr. Brown is going to then take them through using the editor, which enables them to design their own levels. So what we're hoping to get to by the end of the week is that they'll be able to play each other on the levels that they've designed themselves, and that's the aim of the game. It's quite tricky, quite technical, so it's going to take us quite a while to get there, but we might get some simple levels by the end of the week. That's what we're hoping for.
And do you enjoy doing this?
Yeah, it's great fun. Fantastic, you know. I can't think of a more fun way of spending the week. We had a load of sick formers come past a minute ago, and they looked in the window because they've done Activities Week for years, and they looked in the window and they said, "Oh, Activities Week was never like this when we did it." So it's got to be a good one.
And did you used to play a lot of video games when you were young?
For a bit, yeah. I wouldn't say I spent 8 hours and hours, but I did used to enjoy them. They weren't like this when I was your age. They weren't anywhere near as good.
Okay, thank you. So now we're just going to go around asking
What's it called again?
Jack. Hello. We're doing press team. You're doing game sign. So, what do you think of what you're doing?
Good.
It's fun. Is there a reason why you've done this? Why did you want to join this? I don't know. Just looked fun? Yeah. Okay.
It looks like Gmod.
Right guys, just so you know, we're going to go till break time, just like we've been doing. And when we come back after break, we'll then be getting the designer going and going through trying to design your first very basic.
So, what do you think of this? Is it fun?
Yes.
You enjoy this a lot?
Yes.
Are you camera shy?
No.
Okay, that's good then. So why did you want to do this?
There's only 2.
Because I like playing games and I want to be an architect when I'm older, so doing the game designing will help me.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
7s and 8s.
So let's have somebody else to have
Oh wow. Ollie.
Just want to interview. Yeah, we just want to interview you guys, see what you think of the game. So, are you enjoying yourself doing this?
We are.
Good. So, why have you done this? Why do you want to do this?
Oh, I like computers and I want to do something with computers when I'm older. Well, something new and
Right guys, there should be a key in here for the toilet. Somebody
get
took
the
it
game at
and
the
brought
end.
it back.
So it's pretty good.
Thank you.
You got it?
So what we've learned today, 3D game design. Looks fun, won't you? It looks
Really
fun,
important, guys.
good,
We
and
don't want
if
this
you
to
really like
Aslan
video
to
games,
kiss you repeatedly.
Mr. Jackson's reporting live for Toot Hill Press Team. Thank you very much. Hello, this is Jackson's reporting live for the Toot Hill News Team. Today we are going to be interviewing Mr. Travis, head of the radio in Toot Hill Press Team. So if you'd just like to follow me.
Alright, very cool. I know you're waiting on me, gents. Hang on.
Travis.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Travis. We know that you used to do radio a lot for the media in...
I did, yeah.
Yes, so do you enjoy doing radio at Preston?
I do very much. I'm looking forward to having a whole week of making some radio shows. I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys are able to come up with. And it'd be nice for me. I haven't done radio for a little while now, so it'd be nice for me to do a little bit, having not done it for a bit.
And would you, if you could do any other activity, would you do it?
Oh, what, on Activities Week? Well, do you know what? There are loads of good activities going on, and to be honest, there's a lot of people who are off in Paris at the minute. I'd fancy that. There's some people in Barcelona. I'd do that. But overall, I'm happiest doing a bit of radio.
And what do you think is the key thing to radio? What makes it so popular with listeners and people around the world?
What I like about radio is that when you can listen to it on your own in the car, in the house, when you're doing the washing up or something like that, and it feels like you've got someone there with you. And I think that the best radio does that, and you feel like you are the only person that person on the radio is talking to. It doesn't matter about the other millions of people that are listening. It feels like it's just you and them having a conversation in a room, and that's what I like the most.
Could you give any advice if anybody ever wants to be a radio DJ or a radio show presenter?
Sure, I'd say start early, keep doing it. If you get involved with things like hospital radio, that's really good. Also, if you're a student, you can go on to student radio. That's how I started getting into radio. And then it's perseverance. Keep doing it. Keep sending your demo off. Keep working hard and be prepared to do the not so good jobs before you get the big presenting job. You're not going to jump straight from being in school to suddenly being on Radio 1. You might have to work your way up.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you, gents. Enjoy the rest of your time on Press Team, alright?
Thank you very much. So what we've learned today is very important stuff about the Press Team. I want to thank you all for watching these very few videos, and I really hope that you, in your next